an individual being shot during the middle of these activities that I don't even know the details on that, while they were there, is unimaginable. And for those of you that have been calling on a special session, you can now see what that would have looked like. Rudy Giuliani saying, quote, trial by combat, end quotes, is simply outrageous, and there's no place for that in our nation. I want to let my fellow Georgians know that today I will be extending the previous executive order that has activated the Georgia National Guard. That will continue to be in place this coming Monday, and they will be called up as needed. I feel confident that they will not. We have to come together in this state and in this country as we move forward.
The governor, the lieutenant governor, and Speaker Ralston there, the Republican leadership here in the state of Georgia with very strong sentiments there, Natisha. They spoke just about an hour ago for the first time publicly since the riot started in our nation's capital. We want to be direct. The situation in D.C. is unlike anything we have seen in recent history. The last time the Capitol was evacuated was during the terrorist attack on 9/11.
You know, Cheryl, all of this is playing out as Congress was meeting today to count the electoral vote. That process was halted after President Trump's supporters stormed the Capitol. The House and Senate both evacuated, including Georgia congressional members. I want to read some reactions that we are getting from local leaders tonight. We just heard from Lucy McBath recently, who said, "My staff and I are safe. The actions of those seeking to overturn the will of the people are dangerous and destructive, but they will not succeed." Going on to the next one, we've also heard from Reverend Raphael Warnock. He says, "In this moment of unrest, violence, and anger, we must remember the words of Dr. King. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Let each of us try to be a light to see our country out of this dark moment." And Rep. Barry Loudermilk says, "Violence against our brave law enforcement is not in line with our values as freedom-loving Americans. I strongly support our rights to peacefully protest, but strongly condemn any acts of violence against our brave officers of the Capitol Police or others." And Marjorie Taylor Greene sends a message. She had a video with hers as well. She says to be safe, be smart, stay peaceful, obey the laws. This is not a time for violence. This is a time to support Trump and election integrity. And Representative Buddy Carter also says the violence and anarchy is unacceptable and must end. Please listen to President Trump's call to stay peaceful immediately. Thank you to our Capitol Police and law enforcement.
When the rioters stormed the Capitol, members of the House and Senate were evacuated. Senator Kelly Loeffler among them. She traveled to D.C. to be part of a group of Republican senators who were objecting to the certification of the election for President-elect Joe Biden. Overnight, she did not concede to Reverend Raphael Warnock, who is a projected winner in the state of Georgia for the U.S. Senate seat. She did, however, talk about traveling to D.C. today to, in her words, fight for President Trump.
In the morning, in fact, I'm going to be heading to Washington, D.C. to keep fighting. That's right. We're going to fight for this president. So I'm asking for every single Georgian, every single American, stay in the fight with us. We are going to keep fighting for you. This is about protecting the American dream. I'm never going to stop fighting for this country, for the American dream.
At her Twitter feed, and Senator Kelly Loeffler has not tweeted any comment about what's happened in Washington, D.C. In fact, she has not posted anything about the results of her election either, so no word yet from the Loeffler camp.